Hey, yo, what up, Pete? Be Smooth is back outside, though. I'm going to tell you what happens when you don't stay focused in life. Because I recently got into stating, focus on yourself. Make sure that you come first. I've been saying make sure you come first for way longer, but just saying focus on yourself, I recently started saying that. Here's what I mean by focus on yourself. Put yourself first. Live for yourself. When you live for somebody else, you're going to run the risk of people having expectations of you. As in, if you don't do what they say, it's almost like if you don't do what they say, there are going to be consequences. You don't live for anybody else. You live for yourself. You do what you want to do. You do what I say. As in, you do what you say to. As in, you in control with yourself. You get what I'm saying? All right. So look. Social media, YouTube, all of these platforms, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, OnlyFans, all these platforms, even SoundCloud, all these platforms, everybody be on them. All right, people be getting influenced by who they watch on a day-to-day basis. Like maybe some of y'all may be influenced from what I say. I don't know. Only you know that. I don't even know the majority of y'all. All right? You see me, but I don't see you. So, real quick. You're going to come into the road of you living in the moment of whatever that you're doing. What I mean by that, you are going to be watching people who are going to tell you some stuff, some knowledge, and you may be influenced by that. Okay? Or you may watch people, and this don't even necessarily have to be on social media. You just watch people on the internet or on TV, and you look at what they doing. You look at how the way they dressing. You look at who they got. Sexy ass girlfriend, sexy ass boyfriend. All right, I don't know. Shit. And then peer pressure may come into play. When peer pressure comes into play, and let's just hypothetically say that you were already focused. You were already boom, 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 boom. You already got your financial future or your future planned out 5, 10, 11, 12 years from now. But then you're kind of weak-minded in the way that it's kind of easy for you to get drifted off into the wilderness of you not doing what you're doing no more. You may be in that risk. And then guess what? Snap. If you fail that test of you being distracted by who you looking up to or who you're watching or who you are thinking about, maybe an A-list celebrity or whatever the case is, you being distracted by that, you're going to neglect your plan. One moment, you're focused. The next moment, you are distracted and you're doing something else. As in this, I'm going to give you a case in point from my own personal experience. When I was in high school, when I was in high school, Be Smooth always bringing back his past back in high school. He's telling us what happened in high school. That's right. That's what I do. So y'all can relate to what I'm saying, though, brother. Girl, y'all can relate to what I'm saying. Damn. So when I was in high school, when I was 14, 15, even 16, a little bit when I was 17, I seen other people dressing nicely. I've seen other people having girlfriends. I've seen other people, boom, smoking weed, drinking. Why? Because it was cool to them. It was cool. And then I was plotting when I was young. But come on, I was young. Come on now. Cut me some slack. You know this. When I was young, I thought that was kind of cool. So I was saying to myself, what if I did that? What if I smoked? Are people going to think that I'm cool now? insecure minded. I was insecure. All right, I was shy, and that shyness led to me being insecure. I felt that everybody was looking at me. Everybody was looking at me. That's what I felt like. Ain't nobody was looking at my ass 7 years later. I'm telling myself that. So I was for real pondering if I should not be focused on my schoolwork, on my homework, and just be focused on going to parties, smoking weed, drinking, chasing the females every single day on my downtime when I was bored, on social media, Instagram, back when Instagram was popping. And then Snapchat came along. I should just do all that, not be focused. I would not be in this position on YouTube if I kept that, if I switched my mindset and I stuck to it. Non-productive, chasing females, trying to be the sexiest mother effer on the planet, not focusing on my finances, not getting my life together. I will not be in this position. Just think about it. If I were to make that decision in the point of the road in my early years of high school, that could have changed the upcoming years, 20 years from now, if I didn't want to switch my mindset back. So why am I making this video? I have heard, listen, y'all, I've grown up in an old school household, older relatives. I've heard so many stories of kids, when they was kids, my relatives, them coming up, they've grown up with them, and then they both went opposite ways. My relatives went this way to get a job, or to first get an education, then get a job and get into their careers. But they friends though, oh nah. At first they were focused, and then all of a sudden they switched. They went from focusing on school or focusing on getting their life together to focusing on spending all their money on bullshit. Going to the club, seeking attention, drinking, smoking, doing dope, all that other bullshit. That's what happens when you don't stay focused. You wander off. You get lost in the wilderness. You go from focusing to now bullshitting, wasting your life, wasting your time. That's what happens when you don't stay focused, y'all. Listen, y'all. Listen. I'm living proof of this, and I hope that you can relate to me. We're going over there. I'm only 21, okay? I've been out of high school for 3 years now. I know what it's like to let your little head, if you are a dude watching this, to let your testosterone focus your attention on chasing ass. All right, this is where our nuts are just going up, wanting to have some sex. I know that. Wanting to bust nuts. I know that. Just understand, all right? You got to fight that urge, all right? We are mainly young watching this. We are mainly young right now, okay? I know it's hard to resist that temptation to chase females or to jack off or to go to the club to try to get some ass. I know that. You still got to fight. It's going to be worthwhile in the end. What's the end? When you get a little older, focusing on yourself. I'm not saying that you should not focus on girls right now. Period. Just go cold turkey. That's not what I'm saying. You put yourself first. All right? I'm a firm believer in balance. You know, if you already got girls, chilling with them on the weekend or whatever, with me, that's all good. If you ain't got girls, boom. If you want to get girls, put yourself in a position, not in your house, outside your house. That's a nice view. And get some experiences with you socializing with different girls. As in, go to places where you know that there are a lot of people that go to. Go to places like those and just put yourself in a position to meet different people. And then when you talk to a girl, I'm not going to tell you what to say. Use your common sense. Just don't talk about anything stupid. Talk about something that's relevant, that's going on right now. or talk about food, whatever. All right. And then when you get finished talking, ask for her number. That's all you got to do. And take her out on a date. All right. If she won't flake on you. Okay. So I know that it's hard, even if you ain't got chicks right now, to just trying to bust nuts real quick. You still got to fight. Don't let those distractions fool you. Don't let the peer pressure from social media of you seeing dudes with females, or for the ladies, if you're seeing other women with good-looking men and you feeling lonely that you ain't got a good-looking man like him, appreciate what you got. That's all I could say. Appreciate what you got. Resist that temptation to go that way. Focus on yourself, all right? Don't let peer pressure from social media try to wander you around onto you thinking about if you should continue working on yourself, becoming the best version of yourself that you could from investing in yourself, which means you get you a skill or an education, look for jobs, boom, 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 get your income up. I'm currently in the process of doing that right now. I'm getting my education right now. My last semester of college, okay? Do all that, boom, 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 delayed gratification, which means resist the temptation to do all that non-valuable stuff, okay? The valuable thing that you could do right now is focusing on your finances, focusing on yourself. Not worrying about, I ain't got a girl, or no, I ain't got a man who can buy me stuff. No. Okay, y'all? And my last point, if you do fail to stay focused on yourself, and if you switch and not focus on yourself, not focus on being the best version of you, and you just instead focusing on looking high status with the nicest car, wasting all of your bread, and if you don't want to make that change to switch your mindset back to where it was, you're going to waste a lot of your time. Then you may feel regret because you're going to be looking back 5 years later and you're going to be like, damn, if I were to just stay focused, I would be in a better circumstance. I'm telling you, I've heard so many situations, so many scenarios from my family members, them telling me things like those. And I'm here to tell you right now, I'm focused right now. I could easily stop what I'm doing with YouTube, school, working, and I could just say, you know what? I want to bust more nuts. I'm going to go hit the club. I'm going to go on every single online dating app. eHarmony, Tinder, Hookup, Match. Any more? Highly.com. I can go on every single dating app. I can holler at every single girl out here that I see that I find super sexy. I can try to get her number, wasting all my time. I can for real do dope, smoke weed, be lazy, get lazy, drink alcohol, make myself look fat. I can do all this stuff. I can do all that stuff. I don't do it because I know if I do that, I'm going to regret it later on down the road because my life will not be fulfilled. My life will not enhance. My life will not grow as I want it to grow. I will not be in a better circumstance that I would like. I will not be living the life that I want to live because of bad decisions being made. That's why I don't do it. And I highly encourage y'all not to do it. Last point for real. I highly encourage y'all to have a long-term mentality. Yeah, it's a lot of work right now. I know that. It's going to be worth it in the end. Some of y'all have that short-term mentality. You got to long-term. Look at this. Here's you. That's your path. It's going to take some time to get there. Have that long-term thinking. Also, when you get there, I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be worth it in the end because you've learned from your own mistakes. It's going to be long-term. Therefore, ain't nobody can nobody take your knowledge away from you. If you went the long way, you didn't take shortcuts. When you take shortcuts, you didn't learn shit. Therefore, it's easy for you to fall back down. You got no support system. But when you take the long way, you learn, boom. You're in the finish line. Next, What's the next step? You already learned. You're at a higher advantage. Okay? Stay focused, y'all. Stop worrying about ass. I'm not saying that you should be an incel, as in you not focusing on nobody. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is focus on yourself first. You are the priority. Focus on your priorities. Let friends, girls, dudes, they can be in second place. Better yet, sixth place for all I care. Sixth place. All right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, y'all. Whew, I gotta drink some water. And like I said in the last video, my boy is not with me. He on timeout. If you like what I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'ma holler at y'all later, y'all. In the next video, be smooth. Peace out. Comment down below which video that y'all want me to make next, y'all. Be smooth.